The reason that fair play is important to me is because I am trying with this business to give everyone the highest quality pickleball experience that they can. I remember when I was playing in San Francisco, because pickleball wasn't very well organized, players who were louder or more selfish could bully themselves into better games, and that's not the type of club that I want to have. From day one, I made it clear at New England Pickleball Club that we have competitive play and social play. In pickleball, icing out a player means you're in social play and you're constantly targeting the weaker player so that you can win your social game. When you're playing social play, whether you're playing at New England Pickleball Club or most players around the country, they're not trying to play to win every game by hitting every ball to the weaker player, because that's just not kind of in the spirit of the game. The example that I use to explain it to players is, imagine somebody drove 25 minutes to play pickleball and you're happy because they're the strongest player and finally you get to play with the stronger player, which is what you've been asking, and then you don't hit them the ball for the entire 2 hours. It just doesn't make sense for social pickleball. If you book a private court or if you're playing with your friends, you can do whatever you want. I don't care. But when it comes to the New England Pickleball Club events, that etiquette of not icing out the stronger player is important in social play. Icing out is totally appropriate when you're competing, whether you're competing in a tournament, whether you're competing in our leagues. When you're playing competitive play, you're more than encouraged to use whatever strategies you want to try to target the weaker player to win the game. A foot fault is when you hit the ball out of the air and your foot is touching the kitchen line or in the kitchen, or you fall in the kitchen after you hit the ball. During our club events, if a staff notices that you foot faulted, usually we'll let you know. I also encourage players, if they're playing in a private foursome, if they happen to notice that their friend foot fault, if they're sure, to let them know. Poaching is one of the tactics of pickleball that I am constantly telling my members to do more of. Pickleball players don't poach enough. They're afraid they're going to steal their partner's ball. The very simple way to think about it is, if your partner's behind you, you're totally okay to poach and take their ball, because as a team, you're better off taking the ball closer to the net than letting the ball get behind you. The most common situation to poach is going to be at the start of the point. If my partner hits their return and is slow coming to the net, a power serving team is going to try to drive the ball at them. And so if I don't step over to the middle of the court to poach that ball, that's basically giving that power team a gift and just letting them attack. When it comes to icing out, or when it comes to foot faults, or when it comes to us trying to help players find their best matches or their best play, that's all about fairness. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the court soon.